Clearly the internet was not having any of that. I'm letting everyone know that we're alive again. Okay, so let's talk about what just happened. Hello everybody. I'll wait for you guys to get back in. Hello Turkish. We're back. Sorry, it wasn't you, I swear. My stream kind of lagged a little bit, and then I was in the middle of reading off the things and freaking out because we hit the goal. Don't let that stop you from gifting anymore. But no, seriously, thank you to everybody who broke the stream. Thank you to everybody who's been in the stream. Oh my gosh. Oh, you won't. I'm gonna go blow my nose really quick because I have got snot all up the wazoo. I will be right back. You guys stay put. Hopefully the stream stays put. Holy crap. Holy crap. I want to tell Miss B, but I can't because I'm on the phone. I'm gonna tell her right after the stream. I'm gonna call her right after the stream and tell her what happened. She's not here right now. I have to blow my nose. Alright. Bring Miss B. You know what I might do? Okay. Honestly, hear me out. Also, Harley, thank you. Holy crap. Your name is going down on the list. Wait, no, I completely forgot my idea because I was distracted by Harley. Thank you, Harley. But, Bologna party. No. Sorry, my train of thought is just... We've got Fancy Chevin with the monocle. I'm gonna go to the bathroom really quick, I'm sorry. I gotta tell my dad too. I'm gonna run downstairs and tell my dad what just happened. This is insane. Okay, we're back. Operation Let the Pops Know is a success. He is very happy with me. He's very was happy about this for me. He's extremely pleased with your guys' support. I can't wait to tell Miss Bologna. She's probably going to freak out a little bit more. He was in the middle of something. Yeah, current build, just Bologna community. I think if it's okay with you guys, I'm going to just chit-chat with you until 1. And then I'm going to start thanking you in the face, because with 600 people, it's probably going to take at least 10 minutes. And then after I'm done thanking you in the face, I'm going to tell you guys what the plan is going to be for tomorrow. And ow, I'm smiling so much my cheeks hurt, Turkish. Thank you so much for how much you have helped grow this community. Your impact is meteoric. And I've said that before, and I mean it. It's like about to burp. And that's how you know I mean it. Okay. Turk. Benjamin, thank in the face. Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm seeing sandwiches. I only see 6 likes, but right now I'm going to pull up the list and get it ready. Maybe I should... Thank you. Freaking thank you. Ah! Ah! Why isn't Flute Salad playing? It says it's playing. 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. We figured it out. Okay. Okay. I'm actually gonna start the thanking in the face now, because I want to spend the rest of this stream just chatting with you guys. No building. I just want to chat with you guys. That's okay. Condolences, seriously. I'm so sorry to hear that. More and more. That is rough. Discord is going crazy. And I just want to thank you all in the face. Let's see how many likes we get while I'm thanking you in the face. And we'll see how many sandwich songs I have to sing to you at the end of thanking you in the face. Are you ready? We're doing this in silence. Silent, thank you. Thank you, Unknown. Thank you, Diane Langford. Thank you, Thornmore. Thank you, Damian Peters. Thank you, Clover from Stockholm. I'm going to look at you for each one. This is how I'm going to make this one a little bit special. I'm not just going to read the name and then, I'm going to read the name and then say it to you looking at you. Thank you, Chris B. Thank you, Lithium Knight. Thank you, Dennis Hamilton. Thank you, Neha Vlogs. Thank you, Mr. Dino Collector. Thank you, Goofy Apoc. Thank you, Tuna Fish. Thank you, Luke Manusco. Thank you, Isabella Elliott. Thank you, Nanette Ritchie. Thank you, Cosmic Hobo. Thank you, Nuke. Thank you, Ray M. Thank you, Wizard B. Thank you, Amber Carpenter. Thank you, Kaisak. Thank you, Lipsa Gift. Thank you, XB Gun Return. Thank you, Asen27. Thank you, Turkish Menace. Thank you, Only Ben Reed. Thank you, Thornmore. Thank you, Don Wolf. Thank you, Just Born. Thank you, Master Chief. Thank you, the One Paper Gun Dude. Sorry, I have the new thing downloaded, so I can't see those. Thank you so much, Turkish. Seriously, I have been so grateful, immensely grateful, beyond words grateful, and I've been trying to find the ones. WU. I hope to see you in the next stream tomorrow. Not for you to gift memberships, just to see you there, because you being here, you have been spectacular. You get the community, you understand what we're trying to do here, just uplifting each other, and I admire that, and I am grateful for that. I am happy you are here. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, let's keep reading these names. Thank you, Jake. Thank you, Carson. Thank you, Callie Does Stuff. Thank you, Greens is Weird. This is gonna take a while. Thank you, Dickie B. Thank you, Aiden. Thank you, GBR Eric. Thank you, Rowan Staghorn. Thank you, Rick. Thank you, Mimsy. Thank you, Schmoop. Thank you, Veterinarier. Thank you, Jord T. Thank you, Jenna Z. Thank you, Professional Sockot. Thank you, James Ramstill. Thank you, Orang43. Thank you, Jason. Thank you, Levi's Diecast 24. Thank you, Nathan Perrins. Thank you, Nuggetbox VR. Thank you, James Johnson. Thank you, Isaac Silva. Thank you, FF2400. Thank you, Hyphen on SoundCloud. Thank you, Estonia. Thank you, Black Immortan Joe. Almost got that one. Almost lost that one. Thank you, Embry. Thank you, Mills. Thank you, Pengu. Thank you, Faith D. Thank you, Yeah Boy 1. Thank you, High Five. Shadow Knight. Thank you, MarVR14. Thank you, AZT. Thank you, One Ghastly Ghost. Thank you, Prince of the Cats. Thank you, Vinny Avella. Thank you, Crab God. Thank you, Bepsi God 6420. Thank you, Hi Vi. Thank you, Trippy Toast. Thank you, Kevin Thurlow. Thank you, Tab. Thank you, Just Joshing 83. Thank you, Princess Roldall. Thank you, Teronius Blacksmith the Black Dragon. Thank you, Trisha. Thank you, Cash the Realist. Thank you, Crippled Obnob. Thank you, Brian's Dad. Thank you, The Dude. Thank you, Pickle Paper Guns, Prods, and Productions. Thank you, MLB Prods. Thank you, Ghosts. Thank you, Uncle Bumpy's Tin of Rocks. Thank you, False. Thank you, Akari Blue. Thank you, Not the Real Adult Swim. Thank you, Never Skip to a Short. Thank you, Hippie Motes. Thank you, Irwin. Thank you, Quiz the Fur. Thank you, Baloney Man 97. Thank you, Not Frosted. Thank you, Antonio Mendoza. Thank you, A Online. Thank you, Bento Boy. Thank you, Kyle Watson. Thank you, Black Void Ty. Thank you, Gamer 8-Bit. Thank you, Hune88, and thank you, Pillow112. Thank you, Do30. Thank you, OKCo. Thank you, Deboy. Thank you, Smothy. Thank you, Lil. Thank you, Dino McDuffin. Thank you, Toxic Bacon. Thank you, Tin Man. Thank you, Kurt Cobain Official. Thank you, Scully was here. Thank you, Pengy. Thank you, The Noob Who's Dumb. Thank you, Adam Pace. Thank you, Tyler Jones. Thank you, That Gaming Kid. Thank you, Kickstand. Thank you, Sunscapes. Thank you, Ever Happy Dude. Thank you, Names Are Hard. Thank you, Captain Turds. Thank you, Buck 2016. Thank you, Typhony. Thank you, Mondrabello. Thank you, A Dry Marker. Thank you, Night PR. Thank you, Chris M. Last Name. Thank you, Noobcat. Thank you, Jason Ray. Thank you, J-Man. Thank you, Just Radical. Thank you, the Femboy Minutemen. Thank you, Porg FB. Thank you, Ninetales. Thank you, the Omnomolith Ariak. Thank you, Cakester MC. Thank you, Vaughn. Thank you, Benjamin Dover. Thank you, Thank Aviation. Thank you, Totally Not Josh. Thank you, Mercy. Thank you, Ricochet. Thank you, Olive on VR 166. Oh, that hurt. Cover in the face worth though. I thought you were done. You pranked me. I lost track of where I listened to. Thank you. I was missing. Thank you, Silly Goose. Thank you, Space Heaters. Thank you, Jay Morris. Thank you, Rob's Kill. Thank you, Grass Greener. Thank you, Thomas Mayer. Thank you, John GT. Thank you, Galaxy Crown. Thank you, Green Tea. Thank you, Bill the Man. Oh, gosh. Oh, okay, wait, okay. I'm gonna run down and tell my dad about the stream again afterwards. He's like, did you already tell me about this? But you don't understand. More things happen. I ain't back to thanking people. It's cheeky that you're taking advantage of the fact that I'm looking over while I thank people. I'm not gonna stroke out. I just need to drink water. Got him. Thank you, Drift God. Thank you, thank you, the Milkman. Thank you, Wannabe Miles. Thank you, the Turtle Saloon. Thank you, MP Danajan Duh. Thank you, Impression Boy. Thank you, Kenneth Williams. Thank you, Crunchy. Thank you, Tis But a Door. Thank you, Weebstream. Thank you, Sir Ricky Mickey D. Yeah, I'm just kind of freaking out because of the immense support that is happening, because this is my job, and this is my, it's slowly turning into like a passionate career, and what I'm able to do with it, and I'm just so grateful for this community, and I'm kind of overwhelmed with joy. So yeah. Thank you, Bart Basquiato. Thank you, Broke. Thank you, Sam I Am. Thank you, Cast042. Thank you, Finish Anakin. Thank you, Mihai Simon. Thank you, Chrislyn Dubs. Thank you, Mama Baker 13. Thank you, Lucky Luck 607. Thank you, Hubert. Thank you, Sharksman 607. Thank you, Crazy Man Edits. You guys are just really kind. Also, I'm gonna pin that message. Shout out, that is very kind. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Dahan J. Thank you, Claggles. Thank you, Essence the Artist. Thank you, Sniped by Zach. Oh no, Zach! Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Levandro. Thank you, Minecraftonaire. Thank you, Big Mags and Double Barrels. Thank you, Miles Riley. Thank you, Stoop Doggy. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you, FoxPlaz144 and KJM M12. Miss Bologna's gonna flip when I tell her about these streams. Thank you, Hunter, I'm Always Innocent. Thank you, Clone3. Thank you, Chrome Ral. Thank you, Johnny Fan Edit. Thank you, Jadan. Thank you, Link Aviation. Bologna Board's behind us. Thank you, Bubba the Goober. Thank you, Love. Thank you, Marcelo Marquez, aka Gutta. Thank you, Looney Shrooms. Thank you, Tony963. Thank you, Mike Hatsulu. Thank you, the American Firewolf. Thank you, Zoe Callick. Thank you, Eugene the Bean. Thank you, Noah. Thank you, On My Way Fishing. Thank you, Kavari Padatovi. Thank you, Cheeto FN. Thank you, Panzer. Thank you, Whitney. And thank you, Turkish Menace. I cannot say. I have a degree in. I have a college degree in English, not a flex, but just giving context for the fact that I know a bunch of words and I cannot find the correct ones to describe the amount of seriously. I gotta thank people. Thank you, Johnny Bennett. Thank you, Scratching with Cooper. Thank you. I gotta look at you guys too when I use. Thank you, Boredom Time and an Idiot. Thank you, Sarah BH. Thank you, Glowing Dust. Thank you, Brantonio. Thank you, NK Salt YT. Thank you, The Tech Ledger. Thank you, Joey the Great 13. Thank you, Sebastian the Man. Thank you, Oreo Cat. Thank you, Rory HJ. Thank you, Spin Deja Vu. Thank you, thank you, YD Maddie. Thank you, Lying Dead 28. Thank you, Dill235. Thank you, Donna. Thank you, Twin Tails Katsuni. No, nothing's wrong. I'm just kind of. This is just. I'm calling Miss Bologna right after this stream is done. Okay. Thank you, Sebastian the Man. Thank you. I already said that one. Thank you, Dixie. Wait, I gotta look at you guys. Oh, okay, back. We're scrolling down. Thank you, Muffin Fox. You are made of bologna Turkish. Thank you, Muffin Fox. And thank you, Sergeant Ken. Thank you, Zach Plays. Thank you, the Unstable Broadcast. Thank you, the Diamond Healer. Thank you, Devise Luminous. Thank you, Melito Mancini. Thank you, Jungle Forever. Thank you, Rainy. Thank you, Gamma Ray. Thank you, Turkish Menace. Look, your name actually appeared on the list now. It's not just me saying this. Thank you to you. Thank you, Turkish Menace. Your name is on the list. Seriously, thank you for making this list so much of what it is in just such a short period of time. Just wow. Thank you, Emily Hansen 8192. Thank you, All Monsters Strike Back. Thank you, Nicole C. AJ. Thank you, Game Porsche. Thank you, Beth Nettie. Thank you, Big Chungus Productions. Thank you, Indo Kid. Thank you, Ramen Guy. Thank you, Nathan. Thank you, Justin for All. Thank you, The Odd Guy. Thank you, Beyond the Narrative. Thank you, Ghostface Crawford. Thank you, Liscan. Thank you, WCam. Thank you, Oathman Co. Thank you, Mead Guitars. Thank you, Dave for Clips. Thank you, Hi. Thank you, Chemical 21 Pound 6631. Thank you, HHT. We have more, so wait with me. Thank you, Zanny Butcher. Thank you, Colift 55. I'm about to burp. Oh gosh, here we go. The stream or oh, something's definitely wrong with the thing. With you not getting one. Thank you, Wings of the Goats. Be in the stream tomorrow. Turkish is saying that. Thank you, Wings of the Goats. Thank you, GGBeast9461. Thank you, Django Flaps. Thank you, Steph. Thank you, Artsy Fartsy. Thank you, Wreck That. Thank you, Andrew P. Thank you, Auspice King. Thank you, Adventures with Elliot. Oh, about to burp. Thank you, The Baddest. Thank you, McNulty. Thank you, James. Thank you, Mudisbed. Thank you, Sands. Thank you, Mr. Guest. Thank you, A Soldier. Thank you, NZAP Antarctica. Thank you, The One Kid Draws. Thank you, Jeff the Builder. Thank you, Turkish. Seriously? Thank you, Turkish. Thank you, Josie with Churro. Thank you, Cindy Prim. Thank you, Paraloose Plays. Thank you, Rahi. Thank you, Perkaholic. Thank you, The Soviet Gamer. Oh, holy shit. Pardon my French. Thank you, Kiwi Clone. Thank you, Metric Sphinx. Thank you, The Geek Crew. Thank you, AH. Thank you, Crazy. Thank you, Blood Wars. Thank you, Green Smoke. Thank you, Aki. Thank you, OO. Thank you, XMS Maze. Thank you, Gadip. Hey, Gadip got a membership. Thank you, Lemon VR. Thank you, Ascended. Thank you, Fire Commenter. Thank you, Eric. Dude, we might be close to hitting 700 now. I'm gonna check at the end when I'm done thanking everybody to see how close, so you better stick around just so you know what work you've done. But I have a feeling we are actually past 650 now, and I'm trying to be cool. Thank you, Robert Ice. Thank you, Tommy Truck. Thank you, Madges. Thank you, Girl. Thank you, Make Me Balls. Thank you, Boris. Thank you, Mert Cadillac. Thank you, Random Car Guy Steven. Thank you, Levi's Lawn and Gaming. Thank you, UI Games. Thank you, Mr. Tahoe. Oh God, I still have names. Okay. Thank you, Jackson's Butt. Thank you, Too Much Tech. Thank you, Bloodleaf. Thank you, Derpy Bird 13. Thank you, Kyle Kayla. Thank you, Brock Sanderson. Thank you, Beakman. Thank you, Akashi. Thank you, Elizabeth. Oh gosh. Thank you, Straw Bunny Milk. Thank you, Kenzie Steven. Thank you, Chuck Kincaid. Thank you, Izzy Dam. Please don't spam. But thank you, Formula 3 27. Thank you, The Unsuitable Chaps 27. Thank you, Deathmaster 4101. Thank you, Fry. Thank you, Mafio Bill. Thank you, Well. Thank you, Bellaboo. Thank you, Adry Satorius. Thank you, Zamora Warrior 9. Thank you, Freya Athena. Thank you, Rome Dome. Thank you, Maui Wowie 420. Thank you, Turkish Menace. I want you to stick. You better be sticking around because I'm not only gonna put I'm putting your name on the desk now, but I want to tell you how close we are to 700. Because I also have to think of a thing to do. Menace. But stay put. Just stay put. Let me finish thanking. Let me finish these names. Okay. 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 Thank you, Maui Wowie 420. Thank you, Say Toyota Corolla the Third. Thank you, Scaphism. Thank you, Stop Motion Explosion. Thank you, B1 Battle Droid Planet. Thank you, Texas Liberty County. Thank you, Part. Thank you, Chopper. Thank you, Mad Cursor. Thank you, John O'Tech. Thank you, Skinny Rogers. Thank you, Richard Techno. Thank you, I'm Gaming Dude. Thank you, Tom is Great. Thank you, Chad, I'm Back. Thank you, Cardboard Dutch. Thank you, VaxU69. Thank you, D's Nuts 90. Thank you, Benjamin Lay. Thank you, Control WQ. Thank you, Predator Game. Thank you, WL. Thank you, Gage Harrison. Thank you, Livylin Gaming. Thank you, Super Andrew Cool Videos. Thank you, Both R Muck R. Thank you, Harley. Thank you, Robert McCallan. Thank you, Robert McAllister. Thank you, Lil. Thank you, JJ. Thank you, Mafioso. Thank you, Speedy Tonin. Thank you, the TF2 Cat. Thank you, Lexi Chan. Thank you, Pumpy VR. Thank you, Big Chungus. Thank you, Just a Dude. Thank you, Carl Grazer. Thank you, Business Monkey. Thank you, Tim Shady Meat Boy. Thank you, Greg H. Thank you, Imposter Kaylee. Thank you, Jackal. Thank you, Skylar. Thank you, Mark Anthony Smith. Thank you, Lenny Penny. Thank you, Blueberry VR. Thank you, Leo. Thank you, DGH 2025. Thank you, Grover Cleveland. Thank you, God to the Zilla. Thank you, Bethany Bunk. Thank you, Turtle VR. Thank you, Wolfie GU. Thank you, South. Thank you, Tom C's. Thank you, Bendover. Thank you, Lady Slayer 26. Thank you, Trebuoys. Thank you, the Bowie J. Thank you, Big Man Pigman. Thank you, Ben. I already said that one. Thank you, Lou. Thank you, Logan McCabe. Thank you, Skybound Angel. Thank you, Croc Shark Plays. Thank you, Gamer McGee. Thank you, Bethany. Thank you, Scotchy. Thank you, Rofo. Thank you, Angela Evans. Thank you, Alan Toffel. Thank you, Clover. Thank you, Ilum Quater. Thank you, Dewdrop. Thank you, Everything But Manga. I know you're here. Don't worry. We're getting to the end. We're getting to the end. Don't worry. I know. I said if you're here still because there's doing it this way is a bit slower, but I really like doing it this way because it's more personal. I want you to know truly how much this means to me. So thank you. Thank you for sticking around for this. It means a lot. Thank you, Bob. Thank you, Paul Moffat. Thank you, Gorio Gameplay. Thank you, Grease Giver. Thank you, Simon. Thank you, Thank you, Simply Questionable. Thank you, Ketchup Kid. Skeptics. Thank you, Shadow Knight. Thank you, Captain Mad. Thank you, Austin. Thank you, Chad. Thank you, Restel Gullo. Thank you, Bunny Flips 3112. Thank you, Twillis. Thank you, Jake Hates Everything. Thank you, Funyunions DVR. Thank you, Buster Brownie. Thank you, The Artist Rue. Thank you, Shaded Sharp. Thank you, Froggy's Primes. Thank you, The Homies Homes Cool. Thank you, Aiden B. Thank you, R67THB5. Yeah. Thank you, Shampoo McTavish. Thank you, Just Shade Striker 7770G. Thank you, I Love Marshmallow and Pencils. Neat name. Thank you, Strappy Artist 80. Thank you, Sir Yusuf. Thank you, Monkey. Thank you, Bigfoot J. Thank you, Cody Props. Thank you, Crazy. Thank you, Braden Courtney. Thank you, Parmesan. Thank you, Joseph Beats 123. Thank you, Melissa Morris. Thank you, Pokestar 101. Thank you, Xnizzi. Thank you, Excellent TNT. Thank you, Fumble Bump. Thank you, Click the Kanku. Thank you, Jennifer Max. Thank you, Rosario Sanquino. Thank you, Vendetta KAA. Thank you, Kaliskawa V. Thank you, John Tome Reaper. Or Logan Tome Reaper, sorry. Thank you, Giovanni. Thank you, Jeff Pyle. Thank you, Seth Lindgren. Thank you, Linkman. Thank you, Liam Germain. Not Limpman. Oopsie. Thank you, Sunderbands. Thank you, Dylan Cold Nep. Thank you, Corey Goldstein. Thank you, Pugs with Hugs. Thank you, Gaming Monkey. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Noel Ortega. Thank you, 43K Big. Thank you, Patrick Isted. Thank you, Sketch. Thank you, Duct Tape Wizard David. Thank you, Death VR. Thank you, The Focal. Thank you, Nico Shorts. Thank you, V's Forehead. Thank you, Warbeast. Thank you, Trench. Thank you, Duck Duck Boom. Thank you, DVD Spirit. Thank you, Kernan. Thank you, USA Ace. Thank you, Gemini. Thank you, Emma Allen. Thank you, TG Hendry. Thank you, Kristen Wong. Thank you, Danny. Thank you, Roman the Weather Guy. Thank you, Lisa Green. Thank you, Gambit Arcana. Thank you, Trey Hebert. Thank you, Dakota Bugs. Thank you, Canna Davis. Thank you, Christopher Carrico. Thank you, the Haiku King. Thank you, Karan Lindsay. Thank you, Samuel Topping. Thank you, Petra Kern. Thank you, Stir Fry. Thank you, Alan Jackson. Thank you, Banana. Thank you, Slime. Thank you, Wembley Edits. Thank you, Bronx Roper. Thank you, Inaz. Thank you, No Time 5 Pants. Thank you, T-Zenti. Thank you, Elo Gamer. Thank you, Tortoise. Thank you, Valley Bandit. Thank you, Josh B. Thank you, Sphinx. Thank you, CCA C17 Union 101. So I gotta stand up. Thank you, B. Massam. Thank you, Zen Spaces Zen Place. Thank you, Alan Biggins. Thank you, Luke the Great. Thank you, the Haiku King. Thank you, Skeleton is Dead. Thank you, Ravager. Thank you, Muzzle Productions. Thank you, Cassis Thee. Thank you, David Riley. Thank you, Jason Skevington. Thank you, Rob. Thank you, Stella Stell. Thank you, Jackson. Thank you, Adam Stab. Thank you, Matt Scheffler. Thank you, Ilham. Thank you, Hemlock. Thank you, That Dude. Thank you, Duck Boy. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you, Logan the Scotsman. Thank you, Life is Bad 01. Thank you, Smelly Fartano. Thank you, Breast Sub already. Thank you, Misuse Calculator. Thank you, Demon Child. Thank you, Captain Seawolf. Thank you, Clint Karas. Thank you, Jackson Drew. We are almost at the bottom. Thank you, Dylan Cottrell. Thank you, Ty Games 101. Thank you, Ken's Fam. Thank you, Bengi. Thank you, Luke Reffler. Thank you, Jazz Funk. Thank you, Casey Castro. Thank you, Gymnastic. Thank you, Mystic. Thank you, Edgar Gomez. Thank you, Andrew J. Thank you, Two Bros. Thank you, William Red. Thank you, Susanna Perez. Thank you, Gravy Bullet. Thank you, Bimmer Art. Thank you, Max BB18123. I'm going to mute my computer so you don't hear the Discord. Thank you, Alistair. Thank you, LB Little. Thank you, Killer. Thank you, Stephen Park. Thank you, Daryl109. Thank you, Catsick. Thank you, No Face VRR. Thank you, Christmas GT. Thank you, Swag Assassin. Thank you, Toxic Energy. Thank you, Sunny. Thank you, Brutus Maximus. Thank you, OU8112. Thank you, Stormy FV. Thank you, Smokin' Fools. Thank you, Joel Jordow. Thank you, Glenn Davis. Thank you, Right Banana. Thank you, Cold Warfare 142. Thank you, Recon Dude. Thank you, Evan Credible. Thank you, Michael Woods. Thank you, No Wills 24. Thank you, Felix. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you, Sean Lutz. Thank you, ATF. Thank you, Jasper Morgan. Thank you, Alleycraft Studios. Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Deadtail Dusto. Thank you, Names of Snakes. Thank you, Martian Gaming. Thank you, Wade Prince. Thank you, Sapper Undead. Thank you, Poohberry Bear. Thank you, Ricky P. Thank you, Tough Scallions Bin Age. Thank you, Semi-Evolved Neanderthal. Thank you, Camnon VR. Thank you, Parker Stakes. Thank you, Morris Gluck's Daddy. Oh gosh. Thank you, Disco Rider. Thank you, Juice Wanders. Thank you, Matt Rosa. Thank you, Nazy. Thank you, Glawbaxed. Thank you, Hi, I'm Connor. Thank you, Militia Man. Thank you, Melody IV. Thank you, use code Jimmy D. Thank you, II Dark Laws. Thank you, Patrick McGovern. Thank you, Nebulous Nectar. Thank you, Blocktograph. Please keep it PG, by the way. Thank you, RD. Thank you, Grizzly Gamer. Thank you, Leprechaun Story. Thank you, Bryce Nuckberg. Thank you, Zoran. Thank you, Laney. Thank you, Godspeed VR. Thank you, Juno the Hockey Puck. Thank you, Toblerone. Thank you, Mafioso. Thank you, Glubtubus Weepel69. Thank you, Caleb Owens. Thank you, Glumpo. Thank you, Red Hooded Stepwelder. Thank you, Lucas Matson. Thank you, Lex is Dumb. Thank you, Dabs All Day. Thank you, Jorge Torvar. Thank you, Tristan Carruthers. Thank you, Bradley. Thank you, Bethany. Thank you, Bordy. And thank you, Morty. Thank you, Mud. Thank you, Easy D. Thank you, Services Australia. Thank you, Lou Groundwater. Thank you, Bradley F. Sharp. Thank you, Tor. Thank you, Dill. Thank you, Odessa. Thank you, the Canadian Bologna. Thank you, Justin Another Vegan on YouTube. Thank you, Timothy Esmond. Thank you, Bradley F. Sharp. Thank you, Tyler Bone. Thank you, Shadow Knight. Thank you, Lyric Nielsen. Thank you, Boaz. Thank you, Rusty Shackleford. Thank you, Hempified. Thank you, Pickle Pickle. Thank you, Rad Dad is Rad. Thank you, Baloney Bong. And finally, thank you all. Sorry, I got a little tired there near the end. But now that we've got to the bottom of it, let me tell you guys where we are at members-wise before I end the stream and sing 3 sandwich songs. I owe you 3 sandwich songs. I see that. I see that. But I also want to see how close we are to 700, which is insane to even think that we are able to consider that as a thing that is a possibility. And I'm just like, what? Holy crap. I am genuinely, we're at 680. We are at 680. I'm going to start singing sandwich songs, and you do whatever you would like to do with that information, is all I will say. But we are 20 members away from hitting 700 members, which is just ludicrous to think about. So, who's ready for a sandwich song? Well, actually 3 of them. We're getting very close. We're 20 away. turkey, Monte Cristo, grilled cheese, meatball, liverwurst, shrimp po' boy, fluffernutter, shawarma, Reuben, Cuban. Yes, what? 2 BLT, eggplant parm, chicken salad, what? Tuna melt, sandwiches. We are now 10 members away from 700. And what are you asking? What do you? What mud? I can't. We've got a second Taylor song. Turkey, Monte Cristo, grilled cheese, meatball, liverwurst, shrimp po' boy, fluffernutter, shawarma, Reuben, Cuban, BLT, eggplant parm, chicken salad, tuna melt, sandwiches. And now one more time. We hit 700 fucking members, holy shit. Sorry, pardon my French. I get to swear a little bit, that's kind of insane. Sorry, what the We're sandwich songing, and then I am ending the stream, and I am calling this baloney immediately. Turkey, Monte Cristo, grilled cheese, meatball, liverwurst, shrimp po' boy, fluffernutter, shawarma, Reuben, Cuban, BLT, eggplant parm, chicken salad, yes, mud, tuna melt, yes, sandwiches. So, thank you all. Especially thank you, Turkish. I'm gonna put you on the desk. This stream today has been life-changing, and I don't mean that lightly or in the slightest way ever. This has been insane. I am so grateful. I am so moved. I'm about to run downstairs again and tell my parents. I'm gonna tell Miss Bologna. I'm gonna call her, and I cannot wait to go live again tomorrow and make more stuff and continue to share this community with all of you guys. Turkish Menace, you've been granted a privilege. You can now request 5-minute or less builds. Your generosity has been overwhelming in the best way possible, and continue to be a member of this audience. Again, not just like support-wise, but just being here-wise. You matter, and your reception of this community and others in it, as well as how they received you, it's incredible. Just thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Now, I figure I might as well end the stream before you guys make me cry again, because I know you're keen to in the best way possible, and I am more than overwhelmed by how wonderful you have all been. I will see you tomorrow. You guys are the GOAT. Mods are the GOATs. The maple leaf fallen down due to the hat being on, but I'm happy for all of you guys to be in such a community as this. I'll see you tomorrow, bright and early, 8:30. That's baloney. You guys have a great day. And don't forget, you are loved, you are cared for, and you are capable. That's baloney. 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. See you there, or Chevin will chomp you. And he's fancy now, so you don't want that. Bye, guys. I love you.